Namaste, yogis. Good morning. How are you? Let's do a little yoga together today. We're going to start with seated. Legs are crossed if that's good for you. And make the spine long. Reach up through the top of the head. Imagine your head just wants to float up into the sky like a balloon and let it go up. Lengthen your neck and relax your shoulders. Take some deep breaths. Maybe close the eyes and focus inward. Relax. Align the body, align your energies. Think of your tailbone reaching down into the earth and the top of your head reaching up into the sky. Connect yourself to the planet below and the sky above. Beautiful. So our last session on Tuesday was about peace. And I feel like maybe we had just a small little bit of effect because some peace came into the world. And, maybe I'm just imagining it, but it's good for my soul to imagine it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Maybe you want to do that with me. Fill your heart with gratitude and love today, joy. Breathe in all the positive things that you need to nourish your soul. And exhale any anxiety or anger or pain or worry. Let it go. It does not serve you anymore. Let it go. And at the end of your exhalation, squeeze the belly, force all the old air out. Let's really breathe with vigor and energy as we relax our arms and lengthen the spine. Breathe in through the nose if it suits you today. And then blow out through loose lips. Squeeze the belly. Force the old air out. Beautiful. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Too much audio energy there for me. I'm going to come up on my knees now, so I'm seated in the hero pose up on the heels. If this isn't good for you, you can use a pillow behind the knees, or you can just stay in any position that's good for you. But for me right now, I feel like we need to be up a little taller. We're going to bring the hands to prayer pose. Push it up. Breathing in. Exhale. Bring it down. And bow the head, round the back a little bit. Drop the hands by the waist. Hands to the chest, to the heart. Straightening the spine. Lift the face. Breathe in. Reach it up. Exhale. Bring it down. Slowly. Let's do this 5 more times, so I don't need to talk. You can tune into your own inner breath and your inner truth, listening to what the body asks for and responding with positive energy. Sometimes I think we talk too much in our yoga classes, and we don't let people tune into their own trueness. So I'm just going to be quiet. Let's do 3 more. Keep it going, nice and slow. time as we reach the hands up, open the eyes, look up at the ceiling, reach your fingertips up, spread your fingers wide, breathe and really expand your rib cage as you inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Keep reaching through the left hand and let the right hand slowly sink down. Watch it as it sinks and let it rest next to the ground, next to your hip on the ground. Look down at it, reach the other side up. Let's lift the lower hand up slowly. Watch it rise. Breathing in. Both hands up, stretch up, expand the ribs out. And the other side starts to drop down. Let it drop slowly down. Watch it as it goes. Look down at your lower hand resting on the ground next to your hip. Reach up the other side, actively reach it up. Passively look down. Ready, lift the lower hand slowly up. Watch it as it goes up. Breathing in, stretch both hands up, and bring those prayer hands down to the heart. Let's bring our hands right in front of the shoulders and spread the fingers wide. Imagine you're doing a push-up. Push forward and back. When you go back, we're going to bring the elbows way back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift your heart forward. Shine your heart forward. Push it forward, round the back, drop the head. Exhale. Bring the elbows back. Lift the face, breathe in, shine your heart forward. And back and forth we go 5 or 6 times now. Really accentuate the movement. Let it be extreme. Changing the shape of your torso. Breathing air into those lungs. Let your arms just circle around. Now let's imagine that we're one of those inflatable giant balloon people that do like grand openings at the gas station or something, and just flail your arms around in any direction. Let your head move a little bit, torso moving. Just let everything go. Be wild. Arms back and arms forward, crisscross in front. Yes. All right, swing them. All right, we're going to just go ahead and stretch those legs out in front now. Nice long legs out, stretched out in front. And pull the flesh away from your sitting bones if you feel like that's beneficial to you. I hope you can see my feet. There we go. We're going to flex the ankles and point the toes. Flex and point. Take your time. Really feel the feet. So you can point the toes like a ballerina. Point the ankles. Bring the toes back, and we're just going to work the toe joint. Now bring the toes back, hold them there, and work the middle of the toe, the joint in the middle of the toes, crunching those toes in and out, in and out, in and out. Keep breathing. Just wiggle your toes and then relax the feet. Hands are going to go from the hips to the knees. Just sliding and letting the torso follow the movement of the hands as you reach forward from the waist, bringing the face over the knees a little bit. And then when you're ready, reach towards your ankles, all the way from the hips to the ankles. And maybe all the way to the toes, reaching your fingertips to curl around your toes and back to your hips. Take your time and be gentle with yourself. Don't force anything. Don't try to be super flexible if that's not where you are right now. Just work the movement and the range of motion that you have, and always be grateful appreciative and aware of what your limits are. Let's see if we can hold on to the leg or the ankle, grab a hold, look down at your knees. Stay here for a moment, just getting ready. You can relax your legs a little bit, relax your feet, and then gently begin to pull with the arms and feel the decompression at your lower back. Then release and look down towards your waist, rounding your back. Shift your gaze to your knees, pull with your arms and straighten your lower back, reaching with the top of the head to the wall beyond your feet. Pull and breathe. Hold right here and breathe. You should feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings and hips and the lower back. Try to keep your shoulders out of your ears, lengthen the neck, reach with the top of the head to the wall beyond your toes. Keep here and breathe. It's pretty extreme, it's pretty vibrant. Breathe into the sensations you're feeling. Ask yourself for just a little more strength to keep it going, keep breathing. Beautiful. Release and walk your hands back up towards your hips, bringing the body back upright. Let's bring the legs a little bit apart, just a little bit, and bend the knees a little bit. Let the feet flop outward. And we're going to walk our hands between the knees towards the middle of the mat between your feet. Reach your hands down towards the ankle area. Round your back and relax. You can relax your arms, drape your arms over your feet if you want, over your lower legs. And we're just going to stay here in a folded over position to relax and stretch through the back of the body. You can push against the floor, walking your hands back towards your hips and sit up again. Let's bend one leg in. Bring that heel in towards the groin, or maybe it's not comfortable for you, you can put it out somewhere. Bring the heel in, and the other leg is out. So this is a half straddle sit. And this hand that corresponds to the straight leg is going to reach from hip to knee to ankle and back up. Body moves with the hand over. And we're going to reach for the ankle or the shin, grab a hold, and the other hand is going to come up and over, slowly reaching over. And when you feel like there's a delicious stretch, just stop right there. And breathe into the sensations you're feeling. Relax your neck just because your head is sideways. Don't stress the neck out. Enjoy the stretch. And then slowly bring the arm down, back towards the hip. And slide the hand back towards the knee, back towards the hip. Let's take our hands, interlock the fingers, reach forward, round the back, drop the head. You may find you're sitting back on your tailbone a little bit, rounding the back, drop the head, reach the hands forward. And then bring the hands overhead, keep them interlocked. Stretch it straight up, breathe in. And then hands behind the head or maybe on top of the head and elbows wide. Look up through the top of your eyes and blink your eyes a lot as you breathe. Looking down, keep the hands behind the head. Bring the elbow to the knee. Hold. Hopefully your upper elbow is pointing up at the ceiling, not down, but up. And then bring the body upright again. And let's see if we can turn a little bit the other way. Not very far. And back up. Reach reach the hands overhead, stretch it up, breathe in, round the back. Drop the head to look down at your waist, down at that foot maybe. And then bring the hands in. Switch legs. Sorry. All right, make sure you feel connected to the ground through the hip bones, the pelvis bone, and reach up through the spine to the top of your head, lifting up. Relax your arms. Ready to move your straight leg arm from hip to knee to ankle. And back up and down and up. Reaching for the ankle and back to the hip. Allow yourself to just move and breathe. And now we're going to grab a hold of the ankle or the shin. Grabbing a hold, the other hand is going to reach out and slowly bring it up overhead. Relax your neck, stretch through the side body, stop wherever it feels good. Stay here, breathe. And then reach the hand up and back down. Bring the body upright. Let's bring the hands together, interlock the fingers, and push forward through the interlocked fingers to the palms of the hands. Round the back, drop the head. Reach the fingers forward. And then lift it straight overhead, keeping the fingers interlocked. Breathe in. And hands to the back of the head or the top of the head if you don't want to bring your hands way back like that. Elbows wide. Look up through the top of your eyes. Blink a lot. Breathe. All right. Look forward. Keep the hands right where they are. Bring the elbow down to the knee. Hold your upper elbow points to the ceiling. Breathe. And then up we go, all the way up. And maybe turn it over a little bit the other way, not very far, just bringing the other elbow to point up. And back up. Reach the hands straight up, breathe in. Exhale, round the back, drop the head, reach the fingers forward. And then bring the hands in and let them rest. Arms can rest. Let's stretch the legs out. Stretch the legs straight out now. And fold forward over your legs. This is a soft pose. We're not stressing out. We're going to turn the hands palm up outside of the legs. The knees can separate. The feet can flop out. Drop your head down by your knees and around the back. Relax. Ready, push against your legs and bring yourself up. Come back to a seated position. And namaste. I see some of you guys that have checked in with me. Mrs. King, Franca, so happy to see you today. Let's take a moment to just roll the shoulders, connect your breath to the movement. And let the body really move with the shoulders, not just the shoulders, but the whole body moving. And reverse it, come over the top to the front, squeeze the shoulder blades behind, keep breathing. Relax. Just your right shoulder now. Let your arm come off of your leg so the whole arm is working. Let the elbow circle around. And go backwards, still just the right shoulder. All right, let's try the left side. Over the top to the front. The whole arm is working here. Breathe as you move. And let's go over the top to the back. Reverse your circle. All right, relax. Just really relax for a moment. Just sit. Now let's talk a little bit about chronic pain, aches and pains, which we all feel sometimes. Sometimes it's consistently there, chronic. It stays with you through days, weeks, months, even years. And we think of pain as something we're trying to get rid of, it's our enemy, or we just ignore it and press on. But I would like to reframe the idea of pain a little bit for you today. Instead of calling it pain, don't even call it discomfort. Let's call it tenderness. And tenderness has more than one meaning. It can be an ouch, yes, but it can also be a character of somebody who's very sensitive and hurt. So you can think of all the different parts of your body as like the family of your sensations. You've got all kinds of children in this family, and some of them are crying out for a little more attention. And we don't want to ignore them, or we don't want to hate them. We don't want to be angry at them. We want to love them. So whatever the place is that's the tender spot within you, especially if it's chronic, it's always there. Right now, if you feel it, maybe later on today or another time when you're sitting quietly and you feel that chronic pain, that tenderness, allow yourself a moment to explore it and release it. Let it dominate your sensation and your awareness. Don't ignore it, and give it the love and the attention it's asking for. And you may actually find great healing in this exercise. I have. So I share that with you right now. Focus on any spot in your body that's asking for a little bit of extra attention. Breathe the air into it. And when I say breathe the air into it, of course you're breathing air into your lungs. You're not going to be able to breathe your air into your lower back, say. But the energy that is the healing energy that comes with the air can go anywhere you send it. So that's what I mean. You visualize or imagine you're breathing air into that spot, and the healing energy will go there. The love will go there. So that's what we're going to do right now. Allow yourself some quiet time to breathe. Close the eyes. Still the mind. Breathe air and healing energy into that spot. Send it love. And you may want to move the body in order to access the energy that needs to go into that spot. Stretching and liberating the place that gives you messages. And then when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and lie down into Shavasana and let the body relax even further deeply into a state of peace and balance. Make sure you feel balanced, weight distributed evenly and comfortably on the mat. Arms and legs nicely extended outward, but no stress in the body. Relax. And then we're going to bend the right knee and bring the right heel close to the hip. wherever you feel comfortable with the heel. It doesn't have to be really close to the hip. And then the left leg is going to be straight or more or less straight, and reach it up and down. And take your time. Breathe as you move. We're just moving the left leg up and down with our breath. Maybe you're reaching through your heel, if that feels good. Reaching up through the heel and connecting a line of energy from the hip to the back of the leg and out through the heel into the air around you, into space. Keep moving just the left leg up and down as you breathe in and out. Work with your full range of motion. Nudge the edge of your range of motion. Be aware of where it doesn't want to go any farther. Work your edge, but just be gentle. Now we're going to take the leg up and just hold. Circle the ankle. Bend the knee, place that foot on the ground. Let's bring the other leg up, right leg up now, reaching through the heel if that feels good to you. And down it goes. Straight leg, almost straight. Reach it up, drop it down. Sometimes just the simplest thing can really have an effect on the body. Releasing tension, stretching muscles, getting the circulation to really circulate, bringing air, fresh air into all the cells of the body. No stagnant spots. I'm going to do this a few more times. Just get into it. Don't try to expect some wonderful giant move coming up. We're just doing a little gentle move right now. Be in the moment. All right, bring the leg up, circle the ankle. And bend the knee. Place the foot on the ground. Reach the arms up now. Reach the arms straight up from the shoulders. Open them out so the hand touches the floor, straight out from the shoulders and up. Crisscross, bring the fingers to the shoulders on either side. Straighten the arms up, open it up, breathe in. Close, crisscross, reach to the shoulders and behind the shoulders, exhale, open it up, breathe in. 3 more times or so. Now bring the arms up, and now imagine that you are doing a push-up upside down. Bring the hands to the shoulders, elbows wide out to the side. Bring the legs up, reach the heels to the ceiling. Bend the legs down, reach the fingers up, so hands and legs are in opposition. When your legs come down, I want your knees to go out and your heels coming in towards the groin. So you really feel a nice straddly stretch there. Reach the hands up, knees down, and reverse. 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 Yes, keep breathing, keep moving. Keep the feet down and reach the hands to grab onto your big toes. So you got 2 fingers like the Boy Scout salute, your index finger and your middle finger, wrap them around your big toe, and hold on tight to those big toes. Let the knees and the legs relax. Knees go way out. Release the lower back, the hips, the legs. And now we're going to take the right hand with the right toe and stretch it up. Come back down, left toe and hand up, switching sides. Take your time, don't overstretch, be gentle, keep breathing. Bring the knees together now and wrap your arms around your knees. Bring your head up and make yourself into a little ball. Tight, tight, tight little ball. Make yourself as small as possible. Squeeze it in, hold. And release and relax. Heels are going to come close to the hips. And shoulders are down, flat on the ground, arms out to the side, palms up. Heels are close to the hips, knees are up. Tilt the pelvis, push the lower back flat into the mat. Squeeze the hips and the belly. Tight, tight, tight. Keep squeezing and keep breathing. Keep squeezing, keep breathing, keep pushing your lower back down into the mat, tightening the waist, tightening the belly in, tightening the hips, tightening the groin, the Kegel muscle inside the groin, tighten it all up, keep breathing. Try to keep the pressure out of your chest. Let your shoulders and upper body be loose and relaxed and easy. All right, you can relax for a minute and let's drop both knees to the left. Just hang out here for a minute. Relax the lower back and hips. And then when you're ready, knees can come all the way over to the other side for another resting position. Just relax. Up, tilt your pelvis, push your lower back down into the mat, squeeze the belly, squeeze the hips, squeeze the Kegel, squeeze the thighs, keep your chest and your heart light and easy, keep breathing. Focus really on pushing the lower back down flat into the mat and just breathe. Relax. Let's let the knees open out. Make the legs shaped like a diamond. You can bring the soles of the feet together and feel the feet push against each other just gently. The toes, the balls of the feet, and the heel. Let the knees be loose and heavy, opening outward. And now keep the left leg where it is and bring the right knee all the way over. Come on over to your side and let your head rest on your shoulder. And your upper hand can rest on your hip. Take a rest. Get ready. Stretch the top leg out. Stretch the hand out and lift. And down. Lift and down. Bring it up, back down, and up, back down. Up. We're going to hold it. See if you can grab your foot Just gently stretch the leg. Bend the knee, place it back down, give it a rest. Bring your hand, your upper hand, to the floor in front of your chest and push yourself up onto your elbow. Allow this shoulder to really collapse in and feel the stretch on the lower side. And we're going to move over onto the belly. Find that you're nice and flat on your tummy and your hands are going to come out to the side. Make your fingers tinted on the floor and bring your forehead to the mat. Elbows up and wide. And this is just like a modified cobra. Your toes are pointing down onto the floor, the tops of the toes down. Bringing the body up. Hold and breathe. Whatever a level of bringing the torso up, whatever feels good right now, just hold and breathe. And slowly coming down, you can bring your arms alongside the body, palm up by your hips, and take a rest. And then let's try another modified cobra. Fingers are out to the side, tinted. So you're up on your tips of your fingers. Forehead on the mat. And we lift the torso up. Any distance is fine. Hold and breathe. Slowly coming down. Turn your head the other way this time, relax your arms, and just be heavy on the mat. We're going to go over onto our other side. Head can rest on your shoulder. Knees are bent and stacked. Your upper hand rests on your hip. Take a minute to just be sorted out and feel comfortable. When you're ready, reach the hand out and the leg out. Reaching through the heel, we're going to lift and sink. Take your time, giving a nice stretch to the leg and the arm. Breathe as you move. And bring the leg up, grab onto the foot and hold right there for a nice stretch. Breathe. And release, bring the leg down. Take another rest. Bring that upper hand to the floor in front of your chest. Push yourself up onto the elbow. And we're going to allow ourselves to really sink down into the shoulder, stretching this area around the ribs on the lower side. Allow yourself to sink. Don't resist it. Be heavy. When you're ready, we're going to come back onto hands and knees and come into hero pose with the toe stretch. So we're turning our toes under, get those little toes to come along with the other toes pointing forward. And sitting on the heels, lift through the spine, lift through the heart, lift through the top of the head, reach it up. Shoulders relaxed. It's pretty extreme stretch in the calves, Achilles tendon, arch of the foot, and the toes. Allow yourself to be heavy armed. Let the arms hang straight down. lift through the spine, sink down into the weight of the body down into the feet and into the knees. I know, it's spicy. It's good for you though. All right, come onto your hands and knees and bring those feet up into the air and give them a little shake. And then back onto your knees. And we're just going to bow and come up. So we're using a lot of strength in the torso. The arms can support you, or you could just leave them off to the side to be uninvolved in this movement. Bringing the head down by the knees and bringing the body up. Breathe in. Exhale, collapse forward and up. Let's make it a little faster. Ten more times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms out to the side and up. Reach up, breathe in, prayer hands down. And let's come on up to an Asian squat where the feet are out to the side, toes pointing out at 45-degree angles. And your elbows are inside your knees, hands at prayer pose. Push the elbows out and the knees in to balance the energies. Hold and breathe. Lift through the top of the head, shoulders down, spine is long. Tailbone reaching down. Top of the head reaching up. Elbows pushing out. Hands pushing against each other. A lot of forces acting right now in complete opposition and balance. And now we're going to bring the hands to the floor by the feet. Drop the head and lift the tailbone into a forward fold. Straighten your feet to point toes forward, hanging from the waist. Let the head and arms be heavy. Bend the knees now, bend the knees, bring the back into a rounded arch position. Head is heavy. Hands to your knees, push away, bring the body upright. Sorry about that. Need to adjust a little bit for standing up. Let's come on to a standing position, and we're going to sway the hands, bend the knees a little bit, and point the toe on the opposite side. Sweeping up, down, and up. Breathe. Wide, toes pointing out, bend the knees down and drop the pelvis straight down like a piston and up. As we do that, the hands go out and down. Keep it going. Imagine that you're holding something precious in your hands, like a crystal ball or a flower, anything you want to imagine, holding it carefully in your hands in front of your chest. And I want you to take that item, whatever it is, into the biggest circle you can manage. So bring it down close to the floor, and all the way up, as big a circle as you can. And then bring it the other way, reverse your circle. Up and down. Bring it back, bring it right to your heart. Bring it in, push it into your soul. Breathe in, and let's bring the feet together. Stand tall. Weight into your heels and the balls of your feet. Rocking on your feet, forward and back. Find that perfect balance between the balls of the feet and the heels. Plant your feet down, lift your arches. Bring your energy up your legs. Tuck your tailbone under and tuck your belly in. Energy in the thighs, lifting the kneecaps. Shoulders back, arms hanging, top of the head reaching up. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Stretch tall. Let's take the right fingers and tap the side of the thigh and walk the fingers down towards the knee. Bring the body over and stretch that arm up and over. Walk the fingers back, up the leg, bring the upper arm back, down to hang. And let's try the other way. Rock the left side down. Bring the arm up and over, stretch through the side body. Keep pushing down through your feet. Keep lifting through the arch. Balance between the downward forces and the upward forces in the body, in the earth. Stretch and breathe. Up your leg, bring the arm down, bend the knees, drop the head, and just hang with a rounded back and a heavy head. Slowly straightening up, rounding the back, slowly coming back to Tadasana, standing tall. Lift the face, shoulders down, arms out to the side and up. Breathe in. Prayer hands down. And let's do a little swimming. So make sure your feet feel a little bit out from right under your hips, just a little bit wide. Toes can point slightly out if you want. Bend the knees a little bit and imagine your swimming laps. Keep looking down, so that you have a nice stretch through the shoulders. Keep breathing. And let's try reverse, backstroke. Slowly begin to lift your face. Letting the chest shine upward. Arms circling back, reaching back, breathing. And let's try the butterfly. Arms go up and over and down, up and back, over, together. Reach. And even though there's no such stroke in swimming, we're going to do backwards butterfly. Bring it up and back. All right, swing the arms, just swing them. Bend the knees, make that momentum really strong. Arms are just swinging freely back to front. Let's take a step forward and let them swing even more, like your feet are doing a rocking horse kind of movement. This is awesome if you ever feel like you've got to stay awake and you're so sleepy and you've got to get some work done late at night or whatever. This will really wake you up in a healthy way. Better than a cup of coffee. Let's change feet. All right, keep it going. All right. Let's just stand and let the arms stop at their own pace. Whenever they want to stop on their own, don't make them stop. Let them just swing till they stop. Catch your breath a little bit. You're still going. It takes them a while. And now we're going to put our hands on our hips. And put all your weight on your right foot. Let the left foot come out a little bit and sink down into that hip. If you want, you can almost lock your knee just for a moment to feel all your body's weight down into that foot. The shoulders will naturally tilt. The head will probably come over towards the strong side of the body, which is normal. Let's bring the head upright. Feet underneath the hips. Switch sides. Sink down in that hip. Allow the knee to push back a little bit so you really feel all the weight of the body going into that foot. All right, come back to standing tall. Hands are still on the hips, huh? We're going to bring the knees bent a little bit, the feet out a little bit, and bring the hips around in a big circle. Let's go the other way. Go back the first way, round we go. Knees are bent. Go the other way. All right, back to tall. Heels under the hips. Energy in the feet pushing down. Energy lifting through the legs, through the arch of the foot, up to the belly, tuck the belly in. Let the arms hang. Top of the head reaching up. Standing in Tadasana. Close your eyes and just notice the energy in the body. How are you feeling? Well, I've really made a mess of my yoga mats here, so let me sort them out a little bit and come back to a seated position. Close out our class today with you. How you doing? It's a little bit different today. I don't know, I just felt like mixing things up a little bit. So thank you for sticking with me through all of that. Let's take a moment to just focus inward. Keeping the back straight, lifting the top of the head up, stretching the spine long, shoulders and arms heavy and low. Close the eyes and focus on the breath. Let's do a 5-8 breath. So we're going to breathe in for a count of 8. Hold with your breath in the chest for a count of 5. Exhale slowly for a count of 8. And then hold the breath out of the body, empty of air, for a count of 5. 5, 8, 5, 8. So we start with breathing in to get sorted out and get ready. Breathing in. Let it go. And we begin with 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold empty for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold full for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now allow your breath to continue with your own private counting, your own rhythm. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have enjoyed a little bit of a different style than we normally do, and I'm so grateful for seeing some increase in the amount of peace in the world over the last couple of days, some good effect from people like us trying to promote peace. So the phrase that I said last time is, let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. It's words from a song I learned as a child, and I think it's one of the most powerful things you can say to yourself. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. None of us are perfect, so we have to forgive ourselves when we fail, but also forgive others when they fail, and accept each other as brothers and sisters in the family of humanity. We are all one. Namaste.